Students, today we are going to begin a new chapter, that is natural resources. Before going into the definition of natural resources, let us try to understand resources. What are resources, or what is a resource? So resources are the things or materials which have got value and used to satisfy our needs. There are few characteristics of resources like their utility, their value, and we are also concerned with the study of depletion or consumption of resources. So resources are the things or materials that make our life easy, that make our life possible on this planet. For example, I have my cell phone. It makes my life easy. It gives me a chance to ease my life, to find my life comfortable. So it is also a resource. So there are so many things that can be attributed to resources. They can be natural as well as man-made. But the most important thing that we should remember is the utility of the resources. So resources are useful for the human beings. Resources make our life comfortable. Resources are helpful in the survival of life because they create the conditions that make the planet Earth the only planet where life is possible. So resources play an important role. We have natural resources that exist in the atmosphere, that exist in the environment without human actions or without anthropological actions. And we have man-made or artificial resources that are created to make our life more convenient, to make our living easy. For example, mobile phone is an example of a man-made resource. A building, a car, roads, etc. All these things are the examples of man-made resources. But the basic things are materials that are already present in the environment. They are the natural resources and they are more important for creating the conditions that make the survival of life possible on this planet. So what is a natural resource? A natural resource is something that is found in nature, that is found in the environment, and people can use to meet their needs. For example, we have air that is present in the atmosphere. We inhale oxygen that is already present in the atmosphere. Likewise, we have sunlight that comes from the sun. Sun is also a natural resource, although that is not present on this planet. It is present outside planet Earth. Also, we have plants, we have soil, we have minerals, we have forests. All these things are used to meet the needs of human beings. So all these things are natural resources because they exist in the nature without human intervention or without human actions. They are present in nature. They are the free gifts of God, and they are the things or materials which create the conditions for the existence of life. There are so many natural resources that we see around. We have sun, we have forests, we have rocks, we have minerals, we have animals, we have atmosphere or air around us. All these things are natural resources, and all these things are put to use for the survival of life. So in natural resources, the very first term that comes to our mind is the biosphere. It is a Greek word. Bio means life, and the sphere is the region of this planet where there is the combination of animals, plants, and non-living things which by their interaction make the planet Earth a live and vibrant place to live. So what is biosphere? Biosphere is nothing but the whole combination of animals, plants, and non-living things, which by their interaction make the earth a live and vibrant place. So biosphere is the space, it is a region where there is the interaction of living and non-living component, where there is interaction of biotic and abiotic elements. We have plants, we have animals, and we have the elements. We have the atmosphere, we have sun or the sunlight, we have soil, we have forests. All these things and their interaction makes a region, makes biosphere. So biotic component. Biotic component, bio means life. Biotic component means the living component. Living things constitute the biotic component of the biosphere. So it will include human beings, animals, and plants. Then we have the abiotic components. Abiotic means non-living. The air, the water, and the soil form the non-living or abiotic component of the biosphere. The air is called hygrosphere, the water is hydrosphere, and the soil is called lithosphere. So their interaction, that is the biotic component and the abiotic component, that constitutes the biosphere. So natural resources play an important role. That is why whenever the question arises that what makes the planet Earth a unique planet, it is because of the natural resources. One of the reasons that makes the essential conditions for the survival of life on the planet Earth is the presence of natural resources. It is the presence of basic natural resources like air, water, land or soil, sunlight, and minerals. All these things, they provide a system, they provide the necessary conditions that are essential for the survival of life on earth. All these things or the biosphere that is not found in other planets. So the reason behind the uniqueness of the planet earth is the presence of natural resources. It is the presence of the atmosphere, it is the presence of the sunlight, it is the presence of the soil, it is the presence of the temperature. We have a temperature that supports life on earth. On other planets we are lacking these things. We don't have atmosphere like earth on other planets that would have supported the life. So natural resources are very important for the sustenance of life or the survival of living beings on this planet. Hope you have understood the introductory part of natural resources. We will continue this in upcoming sessions. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.